Sleep well?
Oh, so good. Right here in your arms. In our special place. Nothing but good dreams. Awake or asleep. It's nothing but one wonderful dream. Thank you so much.
What for?
For inviting my parents to dinner last night.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry that didn't work out.
Oh, but it did. It worked out just the way it was supposed to.
Yeah. But not how I planned. I mean, all I did was remind you of all the distance that's still between you and every other member of your family.
Actually, not everyone.
What do you mean?
Come on. There's someplace we need to go.
Where?
Well, you always said that you wanted to meet my family, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, it's time to go meet the one person who's always been there for me. Come on.
Each wing has its own gallery, right?
You remember?
Of course. Nothing's changed.
This whole thing is so darn English. I don't think the dust has changed probably for hundreds and hundreds of years either.
Hey, you wanted to come here, Lucy.
Yes, Paige, I did, because I know we can find a connection between your family and someone in Port Charles. It's just I didn't know we'd be walking around with a bunch of creepy people staring at us in this mausoleum of a place.
Hey, these are my ancestors.
Oh. Right. Sorry.
Paige? Paige, what's wrong?
It's just... I'm feeling so much being back. Being home. I mean, it's been years, but it's almost as if it was just yesterday. Like in the blink of an eye, I could step right back into my life.
I'm sorry, but you can't, I guess, huh?
No, I can't. And I've never been more aware of it than I have at this moment. My life's behind me. It's over.
Victor.
Ian.
You got a minute?
For you, anytime. What?
Does this man look familiar to you?
Should he?
I don't know. I thought maybe somebody you ran into when you were working with the CIA or the FBI or something.
Never seen him before in my life. Not that that means anything. What is this?
That's a brochure that he picked up.
And who is he?
When Kevin and I met him, he said he was an agent working with the Witness Protection Program.
That's what he told you?
Yeah, and that he was taking care of Amy and Paige.
This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Not that everybody in the intelligence community knows who everybody else is, but anybody in witness protection is a sphinx. They don't say anything about anything, certainly about nothing operational.
That's what I thought.
Whoa. And besides, even if he was in the spook business, this says he died 30 years ago.
Well, that's my question to you. How can someone that died 30 years ago be talking now?
I thought we were coming to meet someone.
Yep.
The person in your family that you're closest to, that you felt you can always count on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so your grandmother kept this person locked up in the attic all these years? I heard the Barrington family was cold, but that's a little...
No. Remember that story that I told you about my great
Great grandma, yeah, the one who made the candles.
Yeah, oh, friend.
Yeah, you talked to her portrait when you were a kid.
Yes.
Right? No,
yes.
I didn't hear a thing you said.
Oh, that's very, very funny. Very funny indeed, Drakovich. But it's just that, well, it was here. I mean, it was here somewhere, and I just don't know where it would be.
Hey, you know what? It's okay.
No, Reef, listen to me. It's not okay. Okay, I'm the only one who comes up here. Okay, it's gotta be here, you know? I mean, it didn't just sprout legs and walk away. Where did that painting go?
I can certainly understand why you're a little confused, but there are some possible, if slightly far-fetched explanations.
Why would we talk to a man who's been
maybe
dead for 30
the
years?
man you're talking to is an identical twin of this
Come
man.
on, Victor.
Well, maybe bad photograph, close physical resemblance, perhaps even plastic surgery.
Why?
I don't know, Ian. You tell me.
There's something strange going on here. And this guy showed up just as Kevin and I were getting suspicious.
About what?
Amy matches the description of a woman that was found dead in an alley in Manhattan.
Jane Doe.
Yeah, and then Paige and Amy have those watches that we can't identify.
Which connects them.
Yes, it connects them. And then this guy shows up out of nowhere and says that those watches are some kind of a homing device that they use to track down people that they're protecting.
Well, in my day, I worked witness protection 5, 6 times. They don't much like homing devices, and I certainly never heard of one used in a watch.
That moves backwards.
Made of material that friends of mine in a government laboratory had never even seen before, and there's something else. You said that you and Kevin were able to track down information about Amy?
Supposedly, yeah.
If she were really in a witness protection program, that couldn't have happened. Not without a whole lot more difficulty than you and Kevin apparently had putting the pieces together.
So what are you saying?
Well, I don't know why. I'm certainly not sure how, but it feels to me like some kind of royal scam.
Finally. Lucky that courier had no idea just how special his little delivery was. And is. Well, my dangerous little friend. Sweet revenge in a box. Time to wake up. Stretch those little legs. There's a big job to do soon. Welcome to Port Charles, my little friend. Don't worry. You're not going to be in this box much longer. You have to handle a medical problem for me by the name of Dr. Ian Thornhart. Any day now. Deadly little bug. Any day.
I'm sorry, it's just...
I know. It's all right. I mean, we can't imagine what this must be like.
Well, you know what? You're not finished quite yet.
Right. You still have your journey to finish.
Whatever that turns out to be.
Lucy, what is it?
Oh, nothing. I'm just very curious all of a sudden.
What about?
Paige, remember in Port Charles you said that you did have some sort of family record, the births and deaths, a Bible or something?
Naturally, yes. I mean, it's tradition. Well, it's not a Bible per se, but it's a scroll we've had over the generations.
A scroll?
Yes, parchment. We always keep it in the armoire. It's a full genealogy. This was started by the man in the very first portrait you saw in the very first gallery. Now, careful, Lucy, gently. It's very, very fragile, right?
Yes,
Handle it
kid
with
gloves.
care.
I've got it. I know it's old. Old.
All right, Paige. It's time.
Time to join my ancestors.
Yep, time to hang your portrait right where it belongs.
Do you have everything you need? Do you have all the tools and everything?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Oh, it's...
What do you think?
It's wonderful, Kevin.
Well, do you feel any different? Yeah.
No, I'm afraid. I don't. God, there's still this sense of something being incomplete, of
Yes.
Lucy?
Doc, I think I may have just found exactly what we were looking for.
All right, Amy, where are you? Your shift is almost over, I know that for sure. It's about the only thing I do know. What are you doing?
I thought Victor's machine sounded interesting, so I was checking it out.
Checking it out? You're taking it apart. What happened to you?
What does it matter? I'm back now.
I just want to know what happened, that's all. It's
I
not...
don't have to take this. I only work for you. You're not my father.
Well, that wouldn't have made much difference anyway, would it? And you haven't been in touch with them for years. That's according to the man who is your father.
You spoke to my father?
Want to make sure you were all right.
You had no right! You want answers. You want to know what I really am. Then you better get ready for a real shock, because I'm going to tell you. What I am is an...
The hell was that? Amy!
Are you trying to tell us that Paige and Amy are in some kind of witness protection program? Well, what's supposed to happen in 5 weeks when they leave?
Relocation?
To where?
I'm telling you all I can tell you.
And it's a great story, Edwin, Edward, whatever your name is. I don't buy a word of it. Come on, Amy. Who are you? Who are you really?
Code blue, 6th floor east. Code blue, 6th floor east.
Allison, look, calm down.
No, look, it's gotta be here, okay? It's gotta be here somewhere.
Here,
Oh,
come
man,
here,
it's gonna
come
kill me
here,
for that.
come here.
What?
Look at me, look at me, okay? If it's here, we'll
Reeve,
find it.
if-
Yeah, we'll find it, okay? Now just take a deep breath.
No, I will, okay? I will, I promise. I will breathe once I see this painting, okay? Once I find and see it. It's okay, I promise. I just have to find it, okay? Where could it be?
Allison, look,
What?
listen.
What?
No, it's okay, all
No,
right? If
Reeve,
it's-
listen to me. Seriously. It's not okay. All right, this painting. This painting is so important to me. I spent hours talking to this painting. I spent my whole childhood with this painting I grew up with. It was my great-great-great-great-grandmother, Rebecca. She was so important to me. You know, she always listened to me. I could always count on her. She never let me down. She was always there for me. Always. When I was a little girl, and when I was lonely on rainy days, or when my parents did something to make me sad, which was like 5 times a day, 7 days a week, I would come up here to the attic, and I would say, great-great-great-grandmother Rebecca, please come to me, talk to me. And she would. We'd spend all afternoon telling secrets, or I would, and then she would just give advice back, and we shared more than I shared with anyone else in that house, anyone else in the world. I was happier with her and closer to her than anyone else in the whole entire world.
Sounds like you had a pretty good imagination as a kid, huh?
No, but you know what? It wasn't my imagination. It was really real. I mean, all of those memories were so incredibly clear. I can totally remember it. And they felt so real, and they still do. You know, I can still close my eyes, and I can see her, and I can hear her voice. And she was so special to me.
Well, you know what? Then we are gonna make sure that you see that face again. Yeah, I mean,
Okay, but...
you know, you say that it was always up here,
Yeah.
And nobody else has been up here, so it must still be here. Whether it's underneath something, or behind something, or stuck behind something.
Wait.
What?
Wait, that's it.
Where?
This is the velvet that covered it. And this is the frame. You
Whoa! No, it's for the great grandma.
No, it's great-great-great-grandma.
Right.
The third power, don't you forget it. Okay, so... Oh, it's heavy. Watch yourself. Don't hurt your back.
Get this out of here. There'll be nothing stopping me from having a proper introduction to her. Kind of anxious about it, actually. I mean, anybody that you're this close to means this much to you. I'm anxious about meeting.
Yeah. I'm anxious to introduce you. Oh, okay.
All right, so let's do it. Because we can all relax and all be friends. And
Absolutely.
a good old time.
Okay, good old time. Okay, all right. So, my great-great-great-grandma Rebecca, come to me, talk to me. It's Allison. I know I haven't seen you or talked to you in a really long time, but I have someone that I really want you to meet, someone who's really special to me. Okay, and I really hope that you love him as much as I do. Okay, so without further ado...
Rebecca!
Great, Rebecca. I want you to meet Rafe Coburn.
It is very good to finally... Oh, my God.
When do we start locking doors around here? Let's see what you're hiding. Amy? Turn off that shower, put on a towel or something, come out here. I need to talk to you. Amy, it's Ian. I'm coming in. Amy? Okay, act with modesty. Amy, listen. Amy? Lucy?
What is it? What'd you find?
Well, I'm not exact. I mean, I think it's what we're looking for. At least it's a clue.
What kind of a...
What are you talking about?
Okay, just look here.
Where?
Here, and look at the wall. You see? Every single generation in Paige's family has been portrayed by a portrait. Not there. There's a gap. There shouldn't be. There is a gap in the portraits in the wall there.
A gap.
Yes.
So you're saying that a portrait of one of my ancestors is missing?
Yes, a wall.
Well, maybe he or she... She didn't have her portrait painted.
Or maybe she did something so ghastly that they took her portrait down.
What?
Well, maybe she did something that they wanted to erase from the family history forever, and thus she doesn't get to hang in the family shrine.
Well, who is it? Who's missing?
Well, if it's true.
I know it's true.
You have a feeling, don't you?
Oh, yeah. And it's not just a feeling, Doc. Look at this name right there.
I can't believe it.
God, it's just those eyes, you know? It's like they look right through you. Oh, she's so beautiful, though. My great-great-great-grandmother, Rebecca Barrington. Oh, she's so beautiful, just like I remembered. Don't you think? And it really is a beautiful painting. Not really that I know that much about paintings, but...
Oh, my God.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles. secrets.
Poor Charles.
You want to take Allison back with you, don't you, Paige? You want her to fill the fifth chair.
This Alison Barrington. I must meet her.
What are you?
Leave me alone!